All right, let's take a look at the first one this morning. One of the ways that we can deal with gossip is we can resist the urge to be in the know. Take a look at what King Solomon says. He says, like one who grabs a stray dog by the ears is someone who rushes into a quarrel not their own. Now, friends, we have any dog lovers here this morning? Very good, very good. You know, this proverb here is a little confusing to us today because when we hear the word stray dog, typically we think lost dog, right? Like sometimes Elaine and I will be driving and she'll say, oh, Chris, we got to stop. There's a lost dog. It's lonely. It's probably hungry. We need to help it find its owner. You see, when we think of a stray dog today, because of our culture, we think of a lost dog because, well, every dog has an owner, right? Or pretty much every dog. But see, back in King Solomon's time, the supermajority of dogs didn't have an owner. They didn't see dogs as pets like we do today. Instead, dogs just sort of roamed around and did their own thing. Like they hunted for squirrels, or they sat under a tree and took a nap, or they took the German Shepherd down the road out the street on a date. I mean, they did typical things without the constraints of an owner. And so the image that King Solomon is painting here is that you have this stray dog is sort of walking around, just sort of doing its own thing, and all of a sudden a person comes up and grabs it by the ears. Why? Well, because it wants to be in the know. The person wants to know what's going on with this dog. Where are you going? What are you doing? Where have you been? All these sorts of things. You see, one of the reasons why gossip is so addictive is because we want to be in the know, don't we? We want to know what's going on. For example, has this ever happened to you before? You have a group of coworkers over here, or family members or friends, and they're talking in hushed voices. Oh, I can't believe that. Yeah. And you're like, oh, what are they talking about? I don't know what it is, but I better find out. More people need to know, aka me, right? And so what do? You go over there and you say, hey, what's going on? And you know what you're doing, right? And they say, oh, wait until you hear this. And they just bring you right in. And man, you're just eating up every piece of gossip that they're giving you, right? Now here's the thing. You didn't have to go over there and insert yourself into that conversation, but you did. Why? Well, because you wanted to get the scoop. You wanted to get the lowdown. You wanted to get the dirt. You wanted to be in the know.